Hola Marina, ¿cómo estás?
Hola Ben, muy bien, ¿tú qué tal?
Muy contento, gracias. Super happy to be starting another year of real Spanish teaching for everyone who follows us at Notes in Spanish. And we've got lots of wonderful real Spanish coming up this year. So Marina.
Today, yes, we are sharing a question from one of our students, Kate, who asked for some phrases, if we could share some phrases with the word hasta.
Yeah, so hasta, of course, means until, no? And the first thing that comes to my mind is Arnold Schwarzenegger, who used to say, hasta la vista, baby. Does anyone in Madrid say hasta la vista, baby?
Okay, hasta la vista is correct, but it's not very commonly used.
And with baby on the end?
No way. Only if you want to emulate Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Well, if you wanted to be like Arnie and be Spanish all the way through, you'd say hasta la vista, cariño.
Cariño o corazón.
Or cielo.
O amor. Hasta la vista, amor.
Yeah, okay, so there we go. It's possible, but it would sound a bit weird. So, moving on from that, hasta,
Yes.
of course, is used in ways of saying, see you later, for example.
Hasta luego.
Yeah.
Hasta pronto.
Hasta pronto, see you soon.
Hasta mañana.
See you tomorrow.
Hasta la semana que viene.
See you next week.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so there's lots of hasta with time
With time,
phrases
yeah.
like that. All right. But then in the kind of real phrase side of things, then hasta can get a little bit, well, interesting. Let's have a
Yes.
look. I'm fed up. How do you say that?
Estoy hasta las narices, Ben.
Estoy hasta las narices. La nariz is the nose.
Yeah.
When you're up to your noses, you're fed up, no? There are other body parts which have hasta phrases, but this is a family-friendly channel, so we can't say those now.
Yes.
But you can be up to other body parts which also mean the same, but a bit
Yes.
stronger.
Let's have an example with estoy hasta las narices.
Okay, imagine that you're having some work done on your house, right? We talk about una obra,
Yeah.
right? You can have una obra de teatro, a theatre play, but una obra is when they're knocking down the walls or painting your house or something like that. So what might you say?
Estoy hasta las narices con la obra.
There you go. I'm fed up with the work being done on the house. Okay, right. Next phrase. What have we got next?
Estoy hasta arriba de trabajo, Ben. O estoy hasta arriba con el trabajo.
Right. So it means I've got loads of work to do. I've got loads on at work. But is it negative necessarily?
No, just means you are very busy.
I'm very busy. Okay.
It's,
All right.
it is a bit negative because you are maybe over your limits.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
So I might say to you, Marina, ¿quieres ir al cine mañana? Do you want to go to the cinema tomorrow?
No puedo, estoy hasta arriba de trabajo, Ben.
Okay, I can't. Well, it's very negative if you can't go to the cinema with your husband.
Okay, not tomorrow,
Something has
but
to
I
be
can
done.
go on the weekend.
Okay, good. Estoy hasta arriba del trabajo. I'm very busy at work. All right. Do we have any more?
Yes, we have...
Yo llego hasta aquí, ¿no? That one.
Sí. Yo llego hasta aquí, más no puedo hacer.
Yo llego hasta aquí, más no puedo hacer. Right. So this would be, for example,
This is a call for help.
It's a
really.
call for help, yeah. You're dedicating your time to, let's say, putting on a production of a theatre play at the local school, and you've been going every afternoon, you've been writing the script in the evenings, and suddenly somebody says, oh, you've got to do the costumes as well, no?
And you say, no way.
You say, no way,
Yo llego hasta aquí, más no puedo hacer. No
Right.
tengo más tiempo.
I've done everything I can, don't ask any more of me. Okay, so another use of hasta there. ¿Algo más?
Estaré en casa hasta las 6.
Oh yeah, this is a very innocent one.
Puedes venir a buscar el paquete. Estaré en casa hasta las 6.
I'll be at home until 6. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
it's
this is
related
just
to time
We've
as
gone
well.
back to a little simple preposition to take the heat off because things were getting a bit estoy hasta aquí, you know, all of that, right? But there is one more. Hasta aquí hemos llegado.
Ah, yeah.
No? So this is imagining Marina and I once a year, just to remember
Not
what it's
very
like. Once a
often.
year we have an argument. This is really once a year, no?
More or less.
More or less, yeah. We haven't
Maybe
had our.
twice.
We could get it over and done with early this year.
No.
We'll do it tomorrow. We'll
Okay.
have our yearly argument, right? So we're having an argument, never happens, and I go overboard or I say the wrong thing, and Marina says,
Hasta aquí hemos llegado. And I take
you walk off.
I take the door.
And you take the door, no, you
That's
walk
why we
out the
say
door.
in Spanish. Cojo la puerta y me marcho.
Cojo la puerta, you say
Yes.
that. Then you pick up the door and you walk out. Okay, I've never heard that. All right, but let's say we're having our yearly argument and Marina says, hasta aquí hemos llegado, because I just said something that was just
Meaning,
really
I'm not
over the top.
coping with this.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Okay.
You've reached my limit. Like,
Hasta aquí hemos llegado. And you're off
Boom.
with the door. Okay, so look, lots of uses of hasta there. But I was thinking we can't start a video
Of the
the
new
first
year.
video of the new year talking about, well, I've got too much work, I'm fed up, Ben and Marina are arguing. So we are going to finish off with something completely different and talk about
Canal Sonrisa.
Canal Sonrisa. What on earth is all this about, Marina? We read something recently very interesting that said, when you're in a bad mood, turn on Channel Smile. God, it sounds very tacky. Sounds un poco hortera, a bit tacky when you say it like that.
Well, it means it's
In the face of adversity, smile.
it's a practice, really.
Yeah.
You smile, or every day you work on your smile.
Yeah.
So then in difficult situations, you are able to smile quicker.
So when we have our yearly argument, we're both going to go, Canal Sonrisa,
Yes.
we're going to smile, right? So anyway, this made me, thinking about that earlier, made me think, well, let's finish off today sharing some happiness phrases,
Yes,
no?
of course.
So, some ways of saying I'm super happy. I'm just in a good
Estoy
mood.
encantada de la vida, Ben.
This is my favorite.
O encantada con la vida. Both are correct.
Estoy encantado de la vida o estoy encantado con la vida. I love this. If someone says, how are you? And you're just generally in a really good mood, you just say that.
Encantada de la vida.
I'm just delighted with life. It means literally, yeah, I love that one. Okay, estoy feliz. I'm happy.
Estoy más feliz que un regaliz, Ben.
Yeah, typical Spanish phrase, that one, meaning I'm happier than licorice.
Because it rhymes only.
Who knew? Oh, okay, because licorice isn't
Claro.
necessarily
Feliz,
happy.
regaliz.
Okay, estoy más feliz que un
Un
regaliz.
regaliz.
Okay, ¿y algo más?
Estoy que me salgo.
Estoy que me salgo. Literally means that I am going out. Very strange, but it means I'm super just over the moon with happiness. Okay, so
Que me salgo is more que me salgo de mí misma.
okay, I'm literally jumping out of myself.
Yes,
with
no, that
happiness.
I'm living out of the world.
Okay, I'm jumping out of myself with happiness. Estoy que me salgo. Right, so anyway, join us this year in Notes in Spanish, which is going to be
Canal Sonrisa.
Canal Sonrisa, because I think it was going to be a very happy year,
Yes.
I think.
the smile helps you to learn too.
It does. I'm sure it's scientifically proven that if you smile while you learn Spanish, you learn more. And we're all about that. So lots of smiles here at Notes in Spanish. You can make sure that you have got our How to Get Fluent Fast in Spanish report if you haven't yet, and that you're on our newsletter list so you don't miss any of these smiley, happy, real Spanish videos coming your way. You can sign up for that and to get that free report underneath via the link. Hopefully you know our podcasts. We've got hundreds, beginners, intermediate, advanced, where we have real Spanish conversations which are full of real Spanish. And in the worksheets that go with them, we pull out all of these real Spanish phrases so that you never miss them and you can use them. And people then go traveling and they tell us, oh, it's wonderful, I was in Barcelona, I was in Seville, and I used some of your real Spanish. And people said, wow, your Spanish is so good. And that is exactly the experience we want all of you guys to have. So make sure you're signed up for our newsletter list. Make sure you're listening to our podcast. You're using the worksheets so you get all of these phrases. Y ya está.
Ya está.
Leave us a comment underneath. If you know any more phrases, if you've got any questions you'd like us to tackle in these videos, we'd love to hear from you. Bueno, hasta pronto, ¿no?
Hasta pronto, Ben.
Hasta la vista, Marina.
Hasta la vista, baby.